Tennessee Titans' one-game win streak is over. They're at home this week, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, whose dynasty run seems to have come to one of the most emphatic ends you'll ever see.
And Minshew to the air, and deep, and intercepted! It's picked off!
Who knows if it's really over, but Chapter 1 at least seems to be in the books. But let's thumbnail what's worth paying attention to in this game. Cam Ward, kind of Tony Pollard, and Mrs. Swift's chances of bowing out off a G-shot. You see, knowing what your player's personal goals might be and what your current draft slot is with 3 to play is what the other half does most years at this time of the year, Chiefs Empire. You're like Dan Aykroyd. You've been living on the hog, but now you get to see what life is like for Eddie Murphy.
Pollard with the block, and here's the pass, and it was picked off. Henley got the ball!
No more 3-course Mahomes meals. Chiefs fans left Arrowhead last week or turned off the TV and thought, well, so-and-so was already mad at me for saying we needed to be done with Christmas by kickoff, so now I'm good. You get Uncle Rico as you write it out. Gardner Minshew is fun. He did get picked off trying to lead a last-minute comeback off the bench.
To seal the win for the Chargers and seal the fate of the Chiefs this season.
Maybe he can throw it over a mountain versus Tennessee's secondary, though. Gave up 3 touchdowns to Brock Purdy, 295 yards, a 140 rate. Tennessee let San Francisco score 37 points. They aren't 2-12 by accident.
Pumps and throws, and it is caught for the touchdown by Jennings.
Titans fans don't really care about their defense at this point, though. Great, we held CMC to 3.3 a carry, sacked Purdy 2 times. If Minshew wants to go state, great. Wants to throw the pigskin a quarter mile, great. Wants to help the most famous groupie get to 1,000 yards before he learns how to be the most famous roadie ever, great. Travis Kelce added 70 yards in their loss to the Chargers, needs 203 to hit 1,000 for the year.
Up goes Mahomes, and that is caught. Kelce, first down and more.
Tighten up doesn't care. They only really care about how Cam Ward finishes the season. They don't really care they lost to San Francisco last week. What they cared about is Ward left the loss with a 100-plus rate the first game in his career he's done so, because he didn't throw a pick, 2 touchdowns.
And downfield, it's caught by Helm, seemingly held on, and broke the plane for a touchdown.
Ward was so used to having his face in the grass, he stopped noticing the effect. They say you need to take a break to feel it again, so he took last week off. Not a single sack taken. 49ers pass rush, the worst in the NFL though. Kansas City's isn't great, but they sacked Justin Herbert 4 times. Their secondary picked him off, held him to a sub-90 rate, held the Chargers to 16 points.
And right on the screws, but fumbled away by Harris. Is that a light ball?
Chiefs have the 3rd highest blitz rate this year, so Ward has to be able to handle heat. It was too much for Robert De Niro, underrated classic. Ward, a 69 rate versus 5+, almost as bad as Robert going back for the girl.
Watch Cam Ward as he starts to go and, again, extend the play, but now this isn't college.
Pollard, he gets a chance for his 4th straight 1,000-yard year. Kind of a Herculean effort if he does it in 2025. Back-to-back weeks with 100-plus yards, 104 on only 14 attempts versus San Francisco, plus a score.
It'll be a handoff for Pollard, and he rumbles in for the touchdown.
Kansas City is tough on running backs, holding them to 4.1 a carry. Average is 4.3. By my estimation, only 47 ads have run in this preview on YouTube. That's probably a modern-day record. Let's try and get out of here before we hit 50. Dang it, I bet 4 more just ran. These guys are old AFL pals. 1962, Dallas Texans, Houston Oilers, AFL championship, took 2 overtimes to settle.
6-8 season in 1961, Hank Stram's Texans ran through the AFL. In 1962, the disparity between these two franchises was on full display. The Cowboys won only 5 games, and while they were home for the holidays, the Texans were in the 1962 AFL title game.
The big rush is on, the kick is up, the kick is good! Dallas is the champions! They had to go into the second overtime period to win it.